Hello everyone and welcome to the Vermander Curse. A game where you can put dear god no quality setting. I must find out what this is. I must see how bad that they have to say please dear god no. Don't use it. You wanted to see me, Mr. Vermander, sir? Ha 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 ha. Why aren't the month's profits as high as the last month's? I've been looking over that piece of paper you gave me earlier, and I didn't like all the numbers on it. I can't make heads or tails out of that dang thing. They raised the threshold on how much you need to donate in order to get the tax deduction, sure, remember? They did what? When was that? Sir, I've been reminding you about this for the last 8 months, but it's actually fine though. You still end up saving way more money than if you didn't get the deductions. So, with the good Lord as my witness, I am being swindled. I will not stand for this. No one gets over on J.P. Vermander. No, sir. Not now. Not ever. But sure. Now then, where have I been donating all my hard money that I have earned? Again? The hospital, sir. The hospital? Which one? There's too many in this small town. There's only one in town, sir. The only hospital in this god-forsaken backwater town. Ah, yes. And they still have the nerve to swindle me out of my money? Well, I know exactly how to handle a situation like this. Perhaps the ritual, Hannah. And go fetch me my robes so we can use it. The ritual? But Master Vermander, please. This is entirely uncalled for. The people in that hospital have done nothing to you, sir. Besides, the difference in the profits between this month and last is merely about 1% less, sir. That's nice and all, Hannah. But I don't remember asking. Now go. We don't have time to waste. Notify me immediately when everything is ready. Okay, sir. Yes, yes. Ritual. Prepare. Sacrifices must be made. Yes. Ratman? No, 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 Ratman. Oh, Ratman. I mean, the nurse can still be a man. Hello, Nurse Morton. Hello? Anyone home? No, it's quite empty in here right now. Please come back another time. Yeah. I hear ya, I hear ya. Give a gal a moment, will ya? Yeah. Yes. Hello there, Dr. Hedda, I presume. That's me. Who's asking? Fantastic. I'm Morton, the nurse whose transfer request you received. Transfer request? What in the world are you talking about? You unaware? Surely you've read the email concerning me. We don't get no regular internet out here, sonny boy. We use dial-up. So your information is probably going to be here in like 2 years now. It's very slow. Only thing we get out here, though, is that satellite connection. Should have been dial-up, not satellite. Please help. We ain't got that either. Oh, we don't even have satellite, but we have satellite. This is confusing. Help. But if you're here to help, then I don't feel like complaining about it. You got a lot to learn, so you better pay attention, 'cause I'm only saying this once. I'm all ears, Doctor. I can see that. When patients come in, I write their information down on this clipboard. Wouldn't it be better to use the computer instead? No, the computer isn't reliable. The waiting room is over here. Ain't much to say about it. All the magazines are older than I am, and ain't none of them are worth reading no more. Oh my. That is, thick. Yes. We got 8 rooms. 3 are occupied and the rest ain't. Mr. Boyd is over in room 5A. He had a pretty bad back injury, but we fired him. I read that wrong. Miss Tammy Giles is in room 2A. She needed one of the teeth pulled, and we ain't got many options for anesthetics, so I gave her some of the old-fashioned medicine I keep under the sink. Some moonshine? She'll be a little dizzy for a while, but everything else went smooth as silk. Impressive. There's a woman in 7A too. Poor thing cut her hand up real bad on her job, then tried to hide it. Her boss found out and sent her here. I ain't managed to figure out her name, so I wrote her down as Jane Doe and patched her up. Is she a doe? Is she a doe? Mystery. I wonder who she is. We ain't known to ask too many questions around here, Mr. Morden. We're here to help. Got it. Understood, Doctor. It's a liability if we know too much information. We've got 2 bathrooms, an operating room, and something like a kitchen. Oh, excellent. The lights in here don't work half the time. We keep our medicine supply in the OI, but most of the bottles are empty because the budget ain't paying to refill them. Are the operating room lights at least working all the time? I hope. And there ain't nothing even in the fridge, so don't even bother checking. Oh. Does anything in this hospital function at all? Even slightly as intended? No, not really. That's about it. Let's head back to the front desk so we can get you signed in and start your shift. Okay. That old sign-in sheet is somewhere over there. I suggest you go ahead and start searching for it yourself, 'cause I ain't coming to look for it for you. Got it, Doctor. I'll find it. In the meanwhile, I'd better go do my rounds and check up on the patients. Come and get me if you need something. Oh, I need something. Oh, I'm playing as... Ooh, yes. Yes. I mean, yes. Hello, room 1A? No one. Now look, it's 7 p.m. Also, what is with this weird whispering this whole time? Like, hello. You feeling better, dear? Hey, Dr. Edda. What you doing here? Staying sobered up, huh? Nope. That's fine, dear. At least that tooth ain't bothering you no more. Just give it some time and try to get some rest, okay? Okay. Bathroom. I do have a reflection. Yeah. Look at those physics. Nothing else. Hello. No one's in 3A. TV doesn't work. It's 1:26 p.m. in there? What? Are all these clocks off? No, 1:29 p.m. Oh, okay, so they're actually going down in time in like an advanced time frame. 5A. Hello. Everything all right in here? I'm fine, Doc. Matter of fact, I feel like I could walk out of here right now. Oh. See, he can't even laugh without hurting himself. This is exactly why I said, Lang, baby, please stay off the roof. It's dangerous. We can pay someone else to clean the gutters. But did he listen? No. He waited until I left for work and then tried to get up there himself. One little gust of wind, and next thing you know, bam! Straight into the hedges. You know, I could have done it if the wind hadn't picked up. That's not the point. You shouldn't have been up there in the first place. Doctor, can we please give this man something to fix his terminal lack of common sense, please? Sorry, honey, but we ain't got nothing to fix that. Now, you two try to make it easy, alright? I'll be back later. Yes. Also, is that like a hellhound or werewolf with a cat? Mortal enemies become lovers, yes. I don't know if I approve of this. What big teeth you have. What big nails you have. What a bulge you have. Hold. Yep. Yep. Moving on. Yep. Cthulhu? Octopus face? Cthulhu? How you doing, dear? Okay. Hand is fine, no. You ain't got nothing to worry about. It'll go back as good as new. Good. Thank you. You're most welcome, dear. Try to get some rest and check back in later. Yes, yes. Alright, that's everyone. I better go check on Mr. Morton. I feel scammed. You give me animal people. You kill someone Jane Doe. Instead of being a doe or a deer, it's a Cthulhu octopus person. No. Help. I wanted the deer. I mean, if you're gonna look at my booty, you should at least pay first. Come on, pay up, Mr. Morton. Dr. Edda! The phone started ringing while you were gone, so I answered it, and the caller won't stop going on and about rituals and demons, among other things. I don't understand. I think that it may be the best that we talk to her. There's always something. Sniff. Honey, slow down. Ain't none of this making sense. Please, you have to get out of there right away. My boss just summoned an actual genuine demon, and now you're all in danger. Uh-huh. And who do you work for again? J.P. Vermander, madame? Who is that, Doctor? He's some rich city boy who moved out here when he inherited his family's estate. A lot of folks around here have to pay him rent because his family owns all the land. Yes, that's him exactly. I don't know all the details, but there's a blood pact and a demon and a curse and all kinds of other stuff. You need to leave now once the clock strikes 10. You won't be able to leave. Honey, that's less than 2 minutes away. Ain't no way I'm getting everyone out of here that fast. My goodness. I didn't expect the stakes to be this high on my first night. But I'm committed at this point. Is there anything I can do to help our situation? I did go snooping around some of the old journals kept by the Vermanders. Based on what I've read, if you can make it to the sunrise, the demon will leave, but there's a bunch of rules you need to follow in order to keep yourself safe. For example, every hour until sunrise, the demon will enter the place it was summoned to.
It will travel down the nearest hallway in search of blood, specifically your blood. Its own rules prevent it from opening doors to search for you, so keep those closed. What room are you both in right now?
Reception area.
You need to keep that in mind, alright? When the demon arrives, make sure you're all in the same room as when the ritual started. If someone isn't, the demon will know, and once it knows when someone is closing the doors, won't stop it. If you're ready, I can tell you what to expect once 10 o'clock hits. I ain't about to let no demon run roughshod all over the house of healing. Just tell us what we need to do, honey. Okay, here's what's going to happen first. The demon places a lot of emphasis on windows for some reason, right? It'll try to use its powers to open windows around itself. You're going to need, and I cannot stress this enough, you're going to need to close any and all windows before the hour is up. Leave one open and the demon gets stronger, and you don't want that, alright? If you finish everything you need to do before the hour is up, try staring at the clock. I'm sure it'll pass extra time faster. I'll stay on the line just in case you need me to repeat something. Good luck and be careful. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Help. Doctor, are things usually this hectic around here? Not really. We usually ain't got no more than 1 or 2 patients around here, and we got quite a few return tonight. No, that's not what I meant. I meant the demon. Oh, that's normal. That's normal around this town. Okay, so no one is in A. She is in 2A. Oh god, would they actually be moving around? Oh boy. 5A, 6A, 7A. No one's in 8A, right? Yeah, no one's in 8A. Kitchen. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, why? Pills? The pain meds are kept here. Pick up the meds. Yes. Ask for instruction again. Sure thing, the demon will open up windows and you have to close them up. That's it for now. If you want to hear it again, come talk to me. And please be careful. Okay, so it's just windows right now. I'm gonna keep closing the doors though, just for the sake of it. Actually, I think I can keep the doors that the guests aren't in. That's still closed. Yeah, it's still closed. Hello, goodbye. That's still closed. That's open. Help. Okay, okay. And that's still closed. Can I check the OI room? No, okay. Oh wait, this is the OI room. That's, the time was 11 p.m. All the windows had been closed and they arrived. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I was in the window. I was in the hallway. Help. Okay. I got this. The doctor hasn't returned yet. Oh no. This isn't good, ma'am. I can't handle this on my own. Try to stay calm, please. You're not alone. I'm still here with you. You can do it. Just stay calm and I'll guide you through the rest, okay? There's something on the demon's power that resonates with TV signals, right? It will turn on TVs it can manage to gain access to. They never show anything besides static once it takes control, but that's still bad. If it happens, just turn the TV off and it'll kick out for a while. But don't leave any TVs on while it's controlling on. That it's controlling on, alright? It won't end well. Oh, so she died, so now I play him. Okay. I am tall. Oh. Wait. The ears don't even fit through. Yes. Close. Everyone alright here? Yep, okay. Everyone alright here? Yeah, okay. Everyone, you're in the wrong room. Hey, why is it so dark in here? I'm actually not sure, ma'am, but strange things are happening tonight. I need you to get back to your room, please. Ah, my bad. I'll go back now. Yes, you do that. Okay, okay. What time is it? Okay, it's 11:16. I still have time. Yes. Yes. Everything seems to be fine so far. No TVs are turned on. The clock is going down. I have 1 life left. I already lost the already lost the big bosomed lady. Yes. I don't need to lose anyone else. Yes, yes. Oh no, it's 52. Help, 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 help. Lock. Okay. You said look at the clock if I wanted to move faster, right? There we go. It was 12 a.m. All the windows were closed. All the televisions had been turned off. Oh no. Wait, what? By the point the pain meds given to Mr. Langboyd earlier in the day had worn off. So despite his wife's insistence to stay put, he would inquire about it, and then it arrived. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Mr. Wolf! Mr. Wolf! No! On the day of this accident, Lawyer Langboyd's mind was not on the potential consequences of his actions. Far from it, in fact. His mind was instead on how happy his wife and children would be after he cooked their favorite dinner. A dinner that he could not afford to make unless he used the money he'd saved up by cleaning the gutters himself. The grandest intention had how unintentionally doomed the entire family. I'm getting everyone killed. I'm getting everyone killed. What was that noise? Please tell me you didn't forget something. You can't let this thing do you any more damage than it already has, so please try to focus. Listen to this. Here's what's going to happen this time. You'd be surprised how much the demon's power resonates with electronics. It can gain access into the phone lines and trying to gain power too. If you notice the phone continuously ringing, then that's exactly what it's trying to do, alright? Now this is going to sound crazy, but you'll need to pick up this phone and listen. Pay attention because this part is important. If you hear anything, and I mean anything on that end, you can recite this mantra. Your presence is not welcome here. You must depart immediately. Don't worry, you remember it when the time comes. But if there's silence on that end of the phone, then keep quiet. Silent means it hasn't properly figured out the phone's location yet. You don't want to give it any clues, alright? Yes. Okay. Close, shut off things. Close, shut off things. Hello. Goodbye. Hold. You listen closely. You can hear the faint whisper on the other end of the line. Recite the mantra. You can sense the presence on the other end of the phone has departed. Yes, good. 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 Well, he's dead. I don't need to keep that closed anymore. Hello, Cthulhu lady. Goodbye. Anything new? No. Can I take the pink medicine? Yes. Can I give this lady with the hand pain medicine? Here. Best rest in a long time. Yep. Looks like everything else is fine. It's fine. That's fine. You know, I don't know if they'd be turned on or not situation. Let's try. Oh, I actually skipped like small amounts of portions, not a full thing. I thought it was gonna be a full thing of skip. Any TVs on? No? Okay. Anything? No? Nothing? All the windows are closed. All the phones are not ringing. None of the beds are stinging. Boop, 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 boop. The time was 1 a.m. All the windows were closed. All the televisions were turned off. All the phones have been answered correctly, and then it arrived. Okay, so there's a lot less to do than I thought. I thought it would just keep going through for the hour, but it seems like it's just limited. No one died. I did it correctly. Yay! I'm not dumb. Well, maybe I am. Help. Here's what's going to happen next. The demon will try to draw the power from the lights. It can gain access to them, right? You know it's inside a room trying to siphon power when the lights start to flicker. When it happens, all you need to do is enter the room, close the door, and shut your eyes for a few seconds. You're really going to need to use the space inside your mind to focus for this work. You know it worked when the lights stop flickering. And make sure you do it right, okay? You don't, then you'll die. Oh, so I have to go to the flickering lights of a room. Yes. Exactly what you're taught not to do in many games. No. Okay. Hello. Hello. Listen closely. You can hear the shallow breathing from the other side of the phone. It's only if I hear whispering, so I do nothing. You begin the faint laughter from the other hand of the phone. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I thought you only recite the mantra if it talks, not if it breathes. I thought you were fine. Okay. Hold, I need to close this. It's peaceful, it's serene, there's nothing happening here. It's fine. It's fine. See, it's fine. Yes. Hello, I'm closing this. Ah, you're in your room still. Good, good, good. Stay. Stay. You go back to your room. Go. But strange things are happening tonight. I need you to please go back to your room. My bad. I'll be going now. Good. Goodbye. Good riddance. Actually, didn't I answer that phone in her room? She's probably gonna be dead. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Skippity-doo-dah. It's 2 a.m. All the windows were closed. All the televisions turned off. None of the lights have been left flickering. But a phone had been answered incorrectly. As I said, I thought it was only whispering. This is unfortunate. And suddenly the demon began to grow stronger. Oh no. By this point, the pain meds given to Miss Jane Doe earlier the day had worn off. So, wondering if there was anything that could be done, she couldn't help but to inquire about it, but then it came. Well, I mean, it's not much of a loss. You're not a doe. You're just a Cthulhu tentacle octopus monster. Jane Doe had done all she could to hide her injury from the others. Her reasoning was driven by the knowledge that even a simple hospital visit could result in her never seeing her family again. Unfortunately for her, this fear was realized by an entirely different means. And that was the end of Jane Doe. What was that noise? Please tell me you didn't forget something. You can't let this thing do any more damage than it already has, so please try to focus. Listen to this. There's one final thing this demon has going to try. Ritualistic candles. It has the power to manifest them inside its area of influence. It's vital and very, very important that if you see one of these, you extinguish it. If you let it keep burning, the demon will eventually draw power from it. It won't try anything new after it gets to this part, but you don't have to worry about any more new rules. Oh, and I almost forgot something. This part is important too. Whatever you do, make sure you don't... Help, 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 help. Well, I guess this is unsettling noises. Help. You're supposed to have this off, please. Hello there. What are you doing? Are you sleeping? You sleeping. Let me just close that. Hello? Who's there? You listen closely, you can hear shallow breathing from the other end of the phone. Okay, we say. You can sense the presence on the other end of the phone has departed. Yes. Amazing. They're all dead. I've killed them all. I've killed them all. I'm so bad. Hold. There's supposed to be no lights here. There's supposed to be absolutely no lights. Our power is out. Everything in the hospital is just destroying itself. Okay, everything's fine. I'm gonna be going now. And nothing. You know, I was expecting one of these times when you do the light room that it would just have something jump scare me, but it hasn't. This is unfortunate. Lost opportunity. Okay, let's see what happens. The time was 3 a.m. All the windows had been closed, all the televisions turned off, none of the lights have been flickering, all the phones have been answered correctly, all of the candles have been extinguished, and then it arrived! It's here! And no one dies this time. There's only 2 of us left. There's only 2 of us left. Ah. Okay, you're going back fully. Okay. Can I get it? I don't get any. Okay. Wait, is this flicker? This is flicker. Oh my. Everything's fine. I'm in my calm, sincere place. It's all peaceful and we're good. Ow. Close. Hello. Time to close all the windows. Are you still in your room? Yes. Are you good? I still can't talk to you. Okay, so I assume you're good. Oh, close this. Hello, who's there? Is there a monster? You don't hear anything from the other side of the phone? Say nothing. Because since the presence on the other phone has departed. Departed from this world, a plane of existence, to come back as soon as I'm finished doing my Oh, no. No. Wait. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Close. You know, I wonder what happens if you let it get as strong as possible. Like, what would it do? I think that's for another time. That's for another test. But for now, everything else is done. So, well, did I? This is, yeah, this isn't her room. That was the phone ringing room. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. It was 4 a.m. All the windows had been closed, all the television turned off, none of the lights were left flickering, all the phones had been answered correctly, all of the candles had been extinguished, and then it arrived. It comes for us all. Oh, it's not too bad. There's nothing there for you. Oh no, it's so bad. Unfortunate. I have lost so many people. I'm so bad. Okay, there's nothing in that room. Let's speed up the time a little bit. Hello, how's it going? Are you, faint whispering? Yes, we saw it. Goodbye. Hold. That's flickering. Hold. Let me just... Okay. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Nothing. Yeah. Hello? You okay? You're still drunk and asleep? Okay. Very well. Bye-bye. Everything else looks... Oh, I need to turn that off. That's a very suspicious candle placement. It's almost like it wanted to be found. Is there a reason? Is there a reason it wants to be found so casually? Is it trying to divert my eyes from something else? Well, everything else is done. Let's close this and... Time has passed. It's now 5 a.m. All the windows have been closed. All the televisions had been turned off. None of the lights were left flickering. All of the phones were answered correctly. All of the candles were extinguished. The sun began to rise upon our little town, and the demon could not stay in this world much longer. It already fulfilled its side of Vermander's pact. So it departed from this world back from whence it came. Nurse Morton had managed to survive. He was finally safe. Yes. However, what? An investigation into the 3 different disappearances that happened that night was launched. An investigation that was compromised by Vermander's influence, despite his innocence and lack of evidence. Nurse Morton was charged and convicted in connection with the disappearances. With him being held behind bars, his daughter suddenly had to grow up without her father. She was now alone in a completely unfamiliar town, all through no fault of her own. The only other person who knew the truth left was Hannah, but soon she too had suddenly disappeared. And upon searching her home, the only thing found was a strange, lit candle. In the end, J.P. Vermander got to keep his extra 1%, and that's all that mattered. Help. Bad end. Help. I failed. 1 star. Yes. Okay, well, I'll be right back. Fuck you? The fuck you? I didn't expect that. Help. Is that the monster? Was that the demon? Let me turn off the can. Thank you. My trunk is too big. It's a very thick, sturdy trunk. Yes. Yes. It's wedged between my bosoms. It's so thick. Yeah. It's 5 a.m. All the windows were closed, all the televisions turned off, none of the candles have been left flickering. All the phones have been answered correctly, all the First, the sun has begun to rise upon our little town. The demon could not stay in this world much longer. However, in direct violation of Vermander's pact, no blood had been spilled that night. The most important part of the pact had not been fulfilled, which meant that the agreement was now null and void. After generations of being enslaved by the Vermander's family, the demon was finally free, and though it did not have much time left, it knew exactly how it wished to spend its final moments.
Killing Vermander.
Yes? Yes?
Yes. Die. Die, Mr. Vermander. Die for your sins. Hannah, what in the world are you doing back here this early? Hannah? Oh, it's you. Don't you have work to be doing? What do you want? Well, why are you looking at me like that? Don't you be forgetting that you work for me, mister. Did you forget about the contract? Don't you dare go breaking it. You know the punishment for breaking it. I command you to get out of here. Why won't you listen to me, you
Dead skis. The angry howls of the demon echoed throughout the town that morning, and then the estate fell deathly quiet. As it turned out, Hannah hadn't left the Vermander estate that previous night. She had been far too tired to return home after feeding instructions through the phone all night. Instead, she fell asleep in one of the manor's empty rooms. She was awakened by the awful sounds emitting from upstairs. Hannah climbed the stairs quickly and made her way over to the office. Inside there lay J.P. Vermander, beaten, unmoving, and absolutely mangled. But against all the odds, he was still alive. Hannah had a choice to make. A large part of her wanted to simply leave him there, to give him the same disrespect and disregard that he showed to others. She turned to leave, but deep down she knew this wasn't the right thing to do. As bad as he was, she would not stoop to his level, so instead she called for help. And now he's in the hospital. Ironic, isn't it? Ironic. Turn of events for J.P. Vander's life was saved by the very same hospital he tried to get rid of himself. Despite their rightful and justified angry demeanor toward the man, Dr. Edda and Nurse Morton treated him no different than any other patient, and he was soon on the road to full recovery. During his stay in the hospital, he was given a room near the front. Day after day, he watched the patients as they came and went. He watched as the hospital's only doctor and sole nurse did their best to help everyone that arrived. And as he watched, he realized something. Those confusing numbers on that little piece of paper actually meant something. Those numbers represented actual people. People with lives and emotions. People that just wanted to get help they deserved. It took a near-death experience at the hands of an angry demon and an intensive stay in the hospital. But JP finally felt something that no Vermander had ever felt in a very long time. Remorse. And on that day his heart grew 2 sizes. And he vowed he would do everything in his power to try and make amends. And then he went back to his old Scrooge-like ways. However, due to the pact being broken, most of the wealth and power it granted was soon lost to crippling debt. With no other option, JP sold off his estate and assets to pay his dues, and the last remaining bit of his fortune was donated to the hospital. As a sign of goodwill, Dr. Edda let him stay in one of those vacant rooms until he was back on his feet. He is currently working as a food delivery driver to make ends meet. He wasn't qualified for anything else, though he does miss his money and his old lifestyle. In the end, he's just thankful to still be alive. Yes. Morton settled into his new job as a nurse just fine. Despite the rough first night, he grew to love the strange new town and its people. In the end, he knew that the decision to move here was the best one for both him and his daughter, until the man in the window arrives. As for Edda, she is still the best and only doctor in town. She plans to use the donation money to renovate the hospital so that they can provide the best care possible for years and years ahead. And now that they had an actual budget, she decided to hire an accountant. Hannah happily accepted the position as her old job was no longer available. She's glad to finally have a boss that appreciates her hard work. And though it took a while, she did eventually forgive Vermander for all his misdeeds. The hospital had a bright future ahead of it, and everyone was on good terms, and that's all that mattered. No. Vermander tried to kill a bunch of people. He doesn't get scot-free from this. Gee. You know, I want to see what happens if you power up the demon fully. Let's watch the massacre. Murder.
With its power fully realized, the demon was no longer limited to the confines of the hospital it was summoned to. One can imagine the destruction of the powerful seeming demon can bring upon a small, unsuspecting town. This compounded with the fact that only the hospital in the area was now out of commission, led to one of the darkest nights in the town's entire history. Though in the end, J.P. Vermander got to his extra 1% that he so keenly wanted to keep, and that's all that mattered. It didn't matter that he killed everyone in the town and made it the darkest day, and no one really wants to live here anymore. Now it doesn't matter. He has money. Well, there's probably like little bits of endings where if only like the nurse died or something, maybe, I'd assume. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!